Oh, folks at home.
Oh,
Don't you love that? Nice. What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the podcast. We are the Barnyard Boys, and it is a late night episode, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's late.
definitely very much.
Yep. I don't think we're going to say actually how late it is,
No.
but it's late enough that all our barnyard interruptions should be asleep.
Yes. Like the tractor
And the
drivers and the four-wheeler
And the
drivers.
aircraft carriers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Although, I don't think all of them are, so
Rip.
listen closely and you'll
Yeah.
probably hear something.
Probably.
So, what are we doing this episode?
I'm not quite sure.
Okay.
All.
I think we're ready to How to Rob a Bank Part 2.
Yes.
If I remember correctly. So stay tuned for that, because I think that's going to be in the latter part of the episode.
Yeah.
But before we keep going, I think Darren has a joke for us.
Yes, I do.
So hopefully the joke goes well. Even though it's late. All right, let's go.
Yeah.
Let's hear it.
Okay. Why aren't fish good basketball players?
I have a thought of maybe why, but I want to hear it.
Because they're afraid of the net.
Oh! Nice. I figured it had something to do with like clownfish or something weird. I don't know. I will give that a, let's go a 5. 5.3, I think. Yeah.
Sweet. 4.99.
4.99. Nice. That's cool. Folks at home, should we offer them an option? Well, you can send us jokes if you'd like.
Yes.
We'll most likely read them and rate them on here.
Mm-hmm.
I think we've done that before.
Yeah, we have actually.
Yeah. But we don't mind more of that.
Nope.
So, we did get some A.U.A.Q.A.W.S.As,
Yes.
I believe. So, we'll get into those right now, I guess.
Sure. Let's do it.
Folks, I gotta unplug my phone. All right. Here we go. The first A.U.A.Q.A.W.S.A for this episode. It's not the first one, folks. Is, hey guys.
Hey.
Hey. This is not an A.U.A.Q.A.W.S.A. Well, then why would you put it? No, that's fine. Just wanted to let you know that I love your podcast.
Nice.
Well, thanks. We appreciate that.
I think we love you too.
Yeah, sure. we do love our listeners, right?
Yes.
We appreciate you a lot. Like, we do this podcast, and I think we've said this before. We do this podcast mostly for fun for us.
Yes.
And if people end up listening to it, fantastic.
Whoop-de-doo.
Yeah. If you find value in this, awesome. Yeah. No, I think that's cool. If people can actually find value of this in this podcast, well, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So, I'm glad you enjoy it. And like we also said, if you don't enjoy it, don't listen to it.
No.
No, you don't have to. All right. The next A.U.A.Q.A.W.S.A
is...
Dum-ba-dum. Where's John? That is a good question. And there's more to it, but let's hit that topic first, right? Boom. All right. So, not here. Unfortunately.
He's somewhere else.
Yeah. So,
On the map.
yeah, he's still on the map. So since he moved, which is sad. That is a big rip.
Yeah. A big whoop.
Whop.
However that sound effect goes.
Yeah. And you may have noticed, and I was actually going to talk about this earlier and forgot, but you may have noticed our logo changed.
Yeah.
And it no longer has Jonathan on here.
Which is very sad.
It is very sad. But it was a conversation that we had between us two.
Yes.
And Jonathan. We obviously included him in that. We do not. Yeah, we just don't. Yeah.
We're not just
kicking him off. No. No. So at this point in time, Jonathan is not part of the team here. Kind of.
Yeah.
He is more than welcome to be on here and stuff, but because of technological difficulties between our studio location and connecting to his location, due to various issues, so is difficult. And then also obviously there's time change or time zone differences, and schedule differences. Because if Jonathan were here recording with us tonight, well,
I don't know.
Let's just say it would be it's high time for us to go to bed.
Yeah.
It would be way past time for him to go to bed.
Yeah.
So, despite the fact that we missed the guy, I was recently just listening to episodes of him on, and I'm like, man, we need to figure out how to get him on here.
Yeah.
So by all means, if he ever is in the area again, we will make sure to have him on here.
Definitely.
And stuff. He is not disqualified from the team or anything like that.
No.
It is just because of the distance that we decided to move on.
Yeah.
But not saying that we know we'll never have him on again, even if we figure out long distance stuff.
Yeah.
So, that's that question.
Yep.
But yeah, hopefully you like our new logo though, because
yeah,
I don't know, it's cool.
Yeah, I think so.
All right, on with the A.U.A.Q.A.W.S.A. I listened to y'all's Flat Earth episode, and I did some research. As it turns out, the main theory is that space doesn't exist, and that above the dome is where heaven is. What do y'all think?
First of all, good job for research.
Yeah, you did more than probably I did. I didn't do a whole lot of research going into this.
I've actually done more research after that.
Yeah, same actually. So, I don't know that we're going to tackle a whole nother thing now that in the sense of I don't think we're going to have another Flat Earth episode, but we will discuss it a little bit because that is a good thought and we'll go through it. But I'll just say this, since my research, I haven't done extensive research, but I have done some. And since my research, I still think the Earth is round.
Okay.
But I don't like some of the thoughts that came up through it made me think a little bit more in the sense of, okay, like that makes sense, but I still don't think it's flat. It's kind of my thought, but I don't know. Darren, maybe you have other thoughts, or I know you have other thoughts besides what I have, but yeah.
So what people say, they say the dome would be like the firmament or whatever that the Bible mentions, or like they'd say the dome is what the Bible is referencing to when it says the firmament.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And other than that, I don't know.
But space exists. At least I don't know what point space quote doesn't exist, because space does exist to some extent, because obviously there are things like satellites. At this point, I'm not gonna say there's not satellites. There's satellites.
I've seen them.
I've seen them too. That that's not. I don't really question that. And obviously you can go up. It depends where you qualify space is.
Yes.
There's different layers in.
Because the guy that did the Red Bull jump or whatever.
Right.
Someone said basically if the Earth was like the size of a beach ball or whatever, he would have only been 2 millimeters off of the 2 millimeters height, and so technically that isn't space or whatever. Right,
because I think they say most of the space that we've explored is what did I say? Most of the time when you think of space, like having satellites and so, I think most of that is, I could be
low
completely wrong on
Earth
this.
orbit.
Yeah, but it's like if you have a globe and you'd put a penny on top, it'd be the height of the penny or less.
Oh.
So it's, I don't know where you draw that line of.
Yeah.
But as far as it being heaven, I feel like heaven isn't actually like a physical place that, now there could be an argument to this of I feel the Bible talks about a new heaven and a new earth.
Yeah.
Right? And so I don't really think that we could, again, maybe the argument is that you can't do this, but I don't think you're going to run into a brick wall and behind it is heaven. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or that you show up to the pearly gates in your earthly body. I don't think you can do that.
I don't think so. If you're talking about just running into the firmament, there has been some weird videos of rockets shooting up and then it sounds like they kind of hit something and then
yeah, well, maybe, I don't know, I haven't done research on that sort of stuff.
I watched it. It almost could have sounded like it went into water kind of, because the audio kind of went.
How did they get the audio from the?
I don't know. Okay, I think it was a GoPro or something.
Okay, nice. No, I don't know. I tend to believe the Earth is round and that it's kind of what we know it as, but I'm also somewhat open-minded to that sort of stuff. I enjoy hearing about it and hearing theories. I don't like hearing arguments about it, but I do enjoy hearing theories about it. So I don't know. I think that's, unless Darren, you have more to say about.
Not really.
Yeah, it's definitely an interesting topic, and
definitely.
I would encourage you, if you are interested in it, then look it up. But I also do be careful, because I think there is a lot of conspiracy theories and people just trying to
cause division.
Yeah. But I don't like. I think it's, if you want to do research, I think that's cool. Like that's kind of where I'm at. So but yeah, be mindful of stuff, and remember that like the Bible. I don't think the Bible specifically gives evidence of one way or the other.
Yeah.
It makes you think one way or the other, maybe a little bit, depending. Like it talks about the roundness of or the sphere.
The circle of
the circle of the earth, yeah. But it also talks about the four corners and things like that. So
the four corners of the earth, and behold, the earth standeth still, or is still.
Yeah.
The pillars of the earth shall not be shaken or moved or something like
that.
I don't know.
Right. I think like there is, you could take it both ways.
Yeah.
I think so. But remember that God's word is number one, and that's
number one.
Yep, that's number one. So, yeah, I don't think ultimately it doesn't really matter whether the earth is flat or whatever. But still definitely interesting stuff.
Yes. So
let me plug my phone in. So are we ready to get into our next segment?
I am if you are.
All right, let's do it. So, in case you haven't listened to the previous episode, stop it right now and go back and listen to it. Because this will not make sense. I mean, it might make some sense, but it will be better if you listen to the previous episode, which is episode 4? 3? 4? Whatever it is. I forget.
3, I think.
3. Okay, episode 3 of season 2. And then this is episode 4, I guess.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, and this is How to Rob a Bank. Part 2. Let's go. So, folks, again, at home, don't do this. It's not a good idea. I was actually doing a little bit of research on robbing banks. Okay, it's for fun. Okay, like I just and basically the strategies that like actual bank robbers use and that sort of thing, we are not going to be implementing those. I don't think. Maybe to some degree, but not extensively, intentionally. That way you can't do it.
Yeah.
Right? So I don't know. Just don't do it.
Definitely not, because we don't want to be responsible.
We will not be held responsible for this. That is weird. No.
You say that you got it from the Barnyard Boys. We will say, no.
No, you didn't. Where's the evidence?
Prove it.
No, we're just not taking responsibility for it. Don't do it.
Don't.
All right. So we had... last episode, we went to a hardware store. Did we both pick hardware stores?
Yes.
Yeah, you picked Home Depot, I picked Ace?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we went to hardware stores and got ourselves 10 items, I believe.
Yes.
Okay. And these...
No, it was 8.
8 items.
Yeah.
8 items because we get the car and our accomplices. No, our car and disguises. Yes. The car and the disguises were automatic. I forgot. Should we say what the should we get to pick what for vehicle we want?
I don't know. We can.
Okay. Let's do that. You can pick a vehicle, whatever you want.
Does it have to be like a specific model or just...
No. You can pick whatever type of vehicle, getaway car you want.
A minivan.
A minivan. Okay. Same, actually. Well, yeah. I'm going to go minivan. Probably like a silver 2008 Dodge Chrysler, whatever they are. We're going to go with that. Important feature. Non-power doors.
Ooh.
Non-power doors. Okay. We want to be able to open up those doors and close them as fast as possible.
Okay.
Any features on your vehicle that...
Not really.
Okay. Also, my vehicle does not have any dents.
Okay.
Okay. No significant features.
Mine has minimal dents.
Minimal dents. All right. And what do you have? Just a minivan?
Just a minivan.
Same.
I don't feel like specifying.
Okay. We can have the exact same vehicle. Let's just say we both have the exact same vehicle.
Yeah.
Because they're basically the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right. So, should we go over what we have?
Sure.
Okay. All right. So, Darren, what do you have?
I have a sledgehammer.
Okay.
A pack of 2 crowbars.
A pack of crowbars. I like it.
A 30-foot piece of chain.
Okay. Does this have the hooks on? I'm assuming it has hooks on the end.
I wasn't really thinking about it.
Okay. Well, they don't have to be. I was just curious.
That's not what I was thinking when I said it.
That's fine.
Fertilizer.
Okay.
A propane tank.
Nice.
A jackhammer.
Okay.
A 2-pack of black spray paint.
Nice. Okay.
And 3-inch framing nails.
Nice. Okay. You've got it set pretty good. I'm just gonna say. All right, I have a one of those ram sets. I believe that's what they're called. Basically, I think you hit them with the back of a hammer or something like that. Or you hit them with a hammer, and they basically it's like a look it up. It's it's a thing where you can like knock nails into concrete because it's got like a power piston or whatever you want to call it. Mm-hmm. I have got fireman axes, a 2-pack. I have got a 50-gallon drum of bleach, a concrete saw. This has a blade on it. I mean, I'm assuming.
Obviously.
Right. Okay, I'm just making sure.
Probably.
A 10-pack of rodent foggers. Gotta love rodent foggers. And again, I think do rodent foggers need matches or stuff to...
There are some, but I'm assuming there's some that you don't need.
Hopefully these don't need them. A 2-pack of painter's masks. 2 packs of heavy-duty rope, because you gotta love rope, and a DIY home maintenance kit. So that thing includes, kind of your basic home tools, some wrenches, hammer, screwdrivers, hacksaw. All right, so do we need to set things up a little bit on what the weather's like?
Sure.
Where is this bank? Is it a country bank? Is it like a city bank? Is it like a bank in the middle of a... I don't know.
Me neither.
Okay. Let's say this is... Here, we'll go around. We'll take a couple turns, and we'll say, what the weather's like.
Okay.
What the bank is like, okay? So I'm going to say, the weather, it is snowing cats and dogs.
Okay.
Does that work? Snowing cats and dogs? It's cold and snowy.
Okay.
Okay. This is an ATM.
It's a town bank.
It's a town bank. So a small town.
Yeah.
Okay. But it's got like the 2 drive-ins or 3 drive-ins. Or how many drive-ins?
3.
4. 3? Nice. 3 drive-ins. And anything else you want to add?
It has an ATM machine.
It has an ATM machine. Nice. Okay, cool. And we're just going to say there is an oldies beside it. Guys, I don't know.
Okay.
It may come in handy. You never know.
Okay,
yeah. Okay, so we're going to go about how we would go into the bank and rob it.
Okay.
Okay. So do you want to start? Do I want to start? Do we kind of both set ourselves up? Rock, paper, scissors.
Okay.
Or did you have a better idea?
Not really.
Okay.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Aha, you got me.
You go first.
My strategy didn't work. All right. Okay, so it's no, it's not morning. Okay, we're gonna go attack. The bank closes at 5:00.
Okay.
We're attacking at 4:45.
Okay.
Okay, so hold on.
I thought maybe you were gonna say 5:01.
Yeah, no, because
or 4:59.
Yeah, no, we're attacking at. Well, I think we're gonna start at 4:45.
Okay.
That's gonna be our arrival time at the bank. All right.
Okay.
So just so you know, folks, we do have both Tom and Carol.
Yes.
Are joining each of us. So there's 3 people. All right.
Okay.
So Carol is gonna be driving. All right.
Okay.
Okay. So this is what we do. We pull up to the bank.
Yep.
4:45 on the money.
Okay.
All right. Now,
nice pun.
yeah.
Well, not a pun, but
It's kind of a pun.
play on words, whatever.
Tom and I.
Mm-hmm.
There's an oldies by.
Yeah.
No, actually, we don't go to the oldies. We hop out of the vehicle.
Okay.
And we hop out of the trunk. All right, so we open up the trunk. Carol is pulling up to the drive-in.
Okay,
right?
yeah.
The one closest to the window.
Yep.
No, second closest. It's got a vacuum thingy on it.
Okay.
All right?
Yeah.
So Tom and I hop out the back,
Mm-hmm.
and we run to the front.
Okay.
Like, to go into the bank.
Yeah.
All right? Carol, in the meantime, pulls out the vacuum thingy, the thing that goes up in, the little can. She puts 2 rodent foggers and lights them. And sends them up. All right?
Okay.
Okay? So, at about the time that happens, Tom and I come into the bank. All right? And we are literally carrying everything. A ram set, all except everything. We are carrying everything. We got
even the 50-gallon drum of
bleach. We're carrying. Tom is carrying the 50 gallons of bleach. I'm carrying the rest. All right. So we come hauling in there. Okay, this is not a secretive bank robbing. It's not the sort of thing where you run up, hey, like, give me all the money. Don't tell anybody. This is like all out. We are storming in there. All right. Now, what happens? All right, so we come in there, and we have our masks on, by the way.
Okay.
That's why I got a 2-pack. A 2-pack of painter's masks. We unleash the rest of the rodent foggers. Okay. So we're just popping these things left and right. Okay. And how many people are in the bank? Let's say there's like 3 customers.
Okay. 3 customers and like 2 or 3 tellers.
2 or 3 tellers, and then a manager in the back.
Okay.
Yeah. So, we come cruising in here. Okay. We've got our everything. We go ahead and we rodent fog the place.
Okay.
And we tell everyone to get out. They obviously see the rodent foggers. They're terrified. Okay?
Yeah.
Because I don't know actually if rodent foggers are like smoke bombs or not. I've never actually used one. But let's say these are like semi-smoke bombs.
Okay. Yeah.
So it's kind of smoky and hazy in there. It stinks like crazy, or whatever happened with rodent foggers. Most people are running out.
Okay. Yeah.
We keep one teller. All right. We've got some rope, right?
Yeah.
Snap. I should have had a knife. Is there a knife in my home maintenance kit? Is that kind of a normal thing to have in a home maintenance
Maybe
kit?
like a hobby knife.
A hobby knife, yeah. Something sharp, all right? Basically, or a scissors. They've got scissors in banks.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to cut our rope, all right? And we're going to tie up our teller.
Okay.
Just not violently, just a little bit. Like, just to keep her there.
Yeah.
All right, or him, or whatever it is. All right, and so we take the teller to the back.
Yeah.
Right? And to where the manager is. And then once they tell us where the manager is, we tell them to go out. The teller.
Oh, okay.
All right? So now the teller is going out, tied up. Okay. Keep in mind, we did not throw foggers. Like, that was in the front of the bank.
Okay.
The entrance and all that stuff. Okay. We come in and we tell the manager, give us all the money. All right. So let's say he doesn't give us the money. All right.
Okay.
That's not going to be a problem. We've got concrete saws. We've got fireman's axes. We've got rope. We've got a DIY home maintenance kit.
And a ram set.
And a ram set. Oh, yeah, we got a ram set. Yeah. So it's up to him. He's either going to be like, absolutely, and open up the vault. We come in here. We dump the 50 gallons of bleach in that 50-gallon drum. We load up all the money and the gold and what else is in there, and we take off. All right? That's one way.
Yeah.
If he says no, Tom takes the concrete saw. I take the 2 fireman's axes. We're working on this vault. We get in there somehow.
Do you tie up the manager first?
Yeah, if he doesn't open it up, we're gonna tie him up
and let him watch his vault
and let
get
his vault let him watch his vault get destroyed. Nice. We go in there, we take the money, we leave our DIY home maintenance kit. We didn't need that. We leave our heavy duty rope, everything else we ditch it except the 50 gallons of bleach because we dumped that and put the money in it.
Nice.
And we go. All right. Okay. Outside, Carol, she's waiting out front. Obviously, the cops are on their way.
Yeah.
Carol's waiting out front. We throw the thing in the back, and we leave.
Nice.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun. All right. So what's your plan? I don't know if I stole any of your ideas or not, but just go for it.
Not really.
Okay.
You had that way better planned out than I did.
I don't know. A lot of shower time.
Yeah, but like I was thinking about it, but not really just like sitting down.
Right.
Oh boy. So I'm not gonna do it during the daytime.
Oh, nice.
So it closes at 5, right?
Yeah. What bank is this? Should we give it a name?
Sure.
Let's call it the Boomstown
Sanatorium.
What's a sanatorium?
I have no idea.
Boomstown Vault. No,
nice.
just Boomstown Bank.
Okay.
It's the BB.
Nice.
Yeah.
So I think I'm gonna also have Carol driving.
Okay. Good choice.
Bank.
Well,
so does this bank has a back entrance, right? It has a back door for.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
We didn't figure for that, but yeah. Otherwise, we would have had Tom go in the back door.
Oh, okay. Well, sorry.
Yep, that's fine.
So
we got away.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna have Carol. Okay. It's about 10:30
at night.
At night.
Nice.
Carol pulls up.
Is there a security guard at the bank?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
He's usually with the manager, so you probably took care of him.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so here's the... Oh my goodness, lost my train of thought. Down into the valley it went. So Tom and I get out. We get the sledgehammer and one of us gets the sledgehammer, the other gets the jackhammer. We go ham on the back door. By that time, the security guard hears that. He's like, "Hey, what's going on here?"
I would imagine.
So he opens it up. We both know it's coming, or he's coming. So
all you were doing was getting his attention so that he could open up the back door for you.
Basically.
I love it. All right.
And then we take one of the crowbars and just dunk. Dunk him on the head.
Just a nice tap.
And he was carrying a lighter, so I'm going to pick that up because...
Well, because he was smoking, right?
Yeah.
Folks, if you're a security guard, don't be smoking on the job.
Yeah. So I pick up... No, he had the lighter in his hand and it fell out. And I'm like, oh, I should pick that up.
Yeah, good find.
Yeah. Good finds in the back alley. Anyways, we rush in there with everything, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, basically everything. First of all, we look around if there's any security cameras. We really don't want our faces
right
there. That's why we have the black spray paint. We quick spray some paint over those cameras.
Right, but you did have masks on, correct?
Yeah.
But that's just an extra precaution.
Yeah. Just in case. Because we had our disguises on
Right.
too. So we find the vault. Obviously there's no manager there.
To open up the doors, so kind of is what they did for us.
Yes. Or what they didn't do.
What they didn't do. Whatever happens. I don't know what actually happened. But
So we take the sledgehammer and the crowbars and the jackhammer and we just away. This vault isn't the best security.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the BB.
Yeah. It wasn't the best for us either. I mean.
Yeah. So by that time, obviously, there has been some ruckus, you know.
Yeah. The guy over at the oldies is like,
yeah,
what's happening?
The late shift. He's on the late shift. He's like, I've seen some strange things happen, but this sounds really strange. So he starts dialing the cops' number.
How long does it take him?
I don't know. He's not that worried because he's like...
Right. You know, what could be happening? It's just
what could be happening at the BB.
Right.
You know, it's not that big of a deal. By that time, we get in. What we forgot was something to carry the money out.
Right.
No way. So Tom quick runs out. He and Carol start just taking money just as
by
much.
a handful.
Yeah,
nice.
As much as they can carry.
Yep.
Meanwhile, I'm taking the fertilizer.
Oh.
And I am out in the
like the lobby?
Kind of like the lobby. I'm spreading that around, kind of back into maybe where the vault is.
Right, because you want your money to grow.
Yeah. And then I take the propane tank.
Nice.
I turn on the valve.
Open
Open the valve. No. I open the valve and it starts circulating propane.
Circulating.
The propane starts coming out and it's accumulating. By the time I've done all that, the guy at Aldi's has called the cops because he's seen some shadows in the lobby. So he's like, okay, maybe I should get out. We hear the sirens. Okay.
Yeah.
What they don't know.
What they don't know. Okay.
Okay. No. By that time, Tom and Carol have carried enough money out that it was worth robbing the bank. So
it paid for your spread paint and stuff.
Yeah. So we ditch almost everything in there.
Except for
the nails. We need the nails.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So we take the nails out with us. I have the lighter still.
Yeah.
I light it. I tape it down so it keeps the flame on. And I chuck it into the lobby where the propane tank is. So obviously the propane's in there. And the fertilizer. And the flame. We jump in the car just as Carol's hitting the gas.
Boom. Boom. Kablooey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a small propane tank, so
like just a little one?
It was
like just the little green ones? Or you're saying the big, I mean they're not massive, but like the normal size propane tank, like what you find on a grill typically.
Probably,
yeah. Yep.
So it causes a significant explosion.
Yeah.
But
But the bank is still intact.
Yeah. It's not like it's so big that it's gonna explode.
Right.
Aldi's is gonna get damaged.
Right, because you wouldn't want it because you shop there.
Yeah. It's the best discount in town.
That's where you're gonna spend the money.
Yeah. Anyways, so, just as that happens, Carol's slamming the gas. Mm-hmm. We're peeling out of the alleyway with a floof of fire out the back.
Yes.
Or out the back door of the bank.
Of the bank, yeah. Nice. And that's where it ends?
Yeah, okay. That's what it ends. Keep in mind, we still have the nails.
Yeah, I was ready to say, what happens with the nails? But I think that's for next episode.
Yeah, when we find out who gets wins. Caught.
Yeah. So, how this works now is...
We're going to have a poll.
Yeah.
On this episode,
and you vote.
Who wins?
What was it? TC?
DCT or TCT?
TCT or DCT? And then we could also do it in parentheses Tony and Darren, just to make sure they know. All right. And you can vote who you think had the best strategy for robbing a bank.
Yeah.
And then obviously we're gonna have a getaway story, and that will
finish up this trilogy.
Yeah, and have our fates decided.
Yes.
So that's fun. I don't know. Yeah. It's kind of fun. Hopefully that you enjoy it. Despite the fact, we don't encourage this at all. In the least.
I don't even know if what I'm doing would even be.
If it would work.
If it would even work.
Yeah, I doubt it.
Or how much you could actually do of the plan before the cops actually show up.
Right, because the research that I did on bank robberies looked a whole lot different than that.
Yeah.
A whole lot. And like I said, we're not going to go into that because we don't encourage that.
No.
But hopefully this brought some entertainment.
Yeah.
And you could email us your version combination of what we did.
Yeah. If you want to.
If you want. And we could, if we actually get, let's say we get a bunch of these, we could react to them and see what. I don't know.
Yeah.
Just a fun fact. Fun thought. What in the world? All right, so is that it?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sweet. Let's. Is there any, there's nothing else we need. So make sure to vote because this is crucial, folks.
Yes. We need voting you to vote. Is actually listener dependent.
Right. Because let's say no one votes or one person votes. That's a problem.
Yes.
That's a problem, and we can't have a tie either. Can we?
Not really.
Maybe. I don't know.
I mean, we could.
Folks, vote. Okay. We're gonna also have one out on YouTube. Correct.
Yeah.
So there's going to be one on Spotify and one on YouTube. Folks, we're not necessarily saying you should do this, but you can vote twice. All right?
Yeah.
We're not saying you shouldn't. Is what we're saying.
Yes.
We don't mind if you do. But definitely do vote because that's important for this. So, stay tuned next episode
for part 3,
The Getaway.
Yes.
Yeah. This was a fun episode. I enjoyed it. I think you did too.
Yes.
Yeah. And it's late, and we need to get to bed.
Late.
Yeah, it's really late. So, folks at home, behave yourselves. Don't do this. Please don't.
No.
And go to bed when it's bedtime.
Yes.
We are about to.
We didn't.
No, we didn't. But we're about to.
Yeah.
We promise. So.
Yeah.
Yep.
Don't forget to put in your votes and email us at barnyardboys@duck.com.
That's barnyardboys@duck.com.
And we will be back next episode connecting the dots with Invisible Ink again.
Let's go!
Goodbye!
See ya!